boom, 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 like a boom, boom, like a boom, 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 like a boom.
Briefly introduce yourself.
Yeah, sure. Hi everyone, my name is Tinghui and I currently work for the railroad side for Hatch Ltd, which is a top 100 Canadian engineering consulting company. And also I start my own business for Tonik Corporation. So our company is an outdoor sports corporation, and our main service is it's like for this kind of winter season, we provided snowboard and ski teaching service, and in summer season we provide some service like stand-up paddleboard teaching and rental, and also wake surfing. And for the all-season program, we have Thai boxing and free diving. Yeah, and also besides that, we also provided other service like cleaning the snow clothes, sports clothes, and yeah, we are glad that we have more and more sports program developing now. Yeah.
What is the club's internal communication strategy? Please share some of the communication practice that are used within the club to ensure that information flows smoothly.
Okay, so we mainly contact with other members on social media, and for the social media we have some functions like announcement boards. We will make sure that we put our meeting schedule and the topic for the meeting in that announcement board. And also we use Google Drive, so all of our company's files will be shared on Google to the people who need to have access to those folders. Yeah, so we will make sure everything is on the Google Doc, and so that they will clearly know what they need to do. Yeah.
When interacting with members, how do you ensure that the club's goals and activities are clearly communicated? Does the club's communication approach take in different accounts of members and different interests?
Okay, so as I mentioned in the last question, we have the folders in Google Drive, and when I assign a task to somebody, I will make sure that I write a proposal document, and this will include my the goal and interest for the club that they need to make sure they achieve in their job or work process. Yeah. So in this way, I make sure that I can communicate with them clearly, and they exactly know what they need to do for me. Yeah. And so as for their needs and interests, before I assign the task, I will communicate with them first, because there's many employees working for me, and everyone have their different interests and their strengths. I will give them a general idea of how this task is about, and they are free to decide whether they want to take the task or not. Yeah, and in this way, I will always find the most appropriate person for the job, and because they are interested and have passion on the task, they can also finish it perfect and more quickly. Yeah.
What is the role of digital and social media in club communication? How do you utilize these tools to stay in touch with members and potential members?
Okay, so nowadays people spend more and more time online. They use their phone and use their laptop, everything. So no matter where they go, they will take their phone and laptop. So definitely social media is very important in our communication, because no matter I think only time I can't communicate with them is they are in sleep or in shower. Otherwise, I can always find them on the social media. So yeah. Expect I'm in person meeting with that person. Otherwise, I will always connect with someone by social media. Yeah, and how do I use it for members and potential members? I don't know the potential members. Do you mean customers or like potential employee?
I mean customers.
Okay, yeah. So for customers. Join the Chinese community, we always use a social media named Xiaohongshu. Yeah, so for those social media like TikTok, yeah, everyone knows. Yeah, of course, for promoting our company's services, besides our official website, we always have account on those kind of social media so that we can introduce our services to people that might be interested, yeah. And we always have some activities like some promotions and although we provide service for people, but we also someday we allow them to bring their dogs to the activity. And this is kind of promotion that we will put on social media, and this will make those people with dogs, although they don't usually do outdoor sports, they might see this kind of dog promotion and they come to our activity and know about our company. Yeah, this is some of our strategies. Yeah.
How do you respond to crisis communication? How does the club communicate with members and the media when faced with issues or problems?
Okay, yeah. So as a startup business, the satisfaction of our customers is very important to us. So yeah, I'm one of the director. There's another director. She specially responsible for this kind of a crisis management. Yeah, so her phone number and her social media account is published for all of our employees. So when one of our structures is providing service or teaching, and the customers have something to complain about, they can just give this phone number to the customer, and so the one who responsible for the crisis management, she can provide the customer best response and the fastest response, because she is one of our director, so she can represent our company, and she can say to the customer like that, something like, sorry, this today's service is for free. Yeah, because she has the right to do so. Yeah, I think this is very important. It's always customers will always feel being valued when they can speak with higher management person. Yeah, if you always let them just speak with the instructor, they will feel unhappy because the instructor always say something like that. I don't know. I can't solve this. I don't have this kind of right to do so. But if you quickly give them someone's contact number and they can get to the higher level, they will feel being valued and their needs is valued for our company. Yeah, this is how we communicate with these kind of members. Yeah.
How does the club communicate with sponsors and partners? How do you ensure that relationships with outside entities remain good?
Okay, yeah. So usually all of our directors need to have contact with these sponsors and also co-workers, yeah. But we will specially assign somebody as a main contact for them, because usually we have our own tasks ongoing. So sometimes we might for the one who is responsible for the external communication, she might not always be able to reply for the needs of our sponsors. Yeah, so each sponsor got their own contact person, and because this person is specially responsible for this communication, so they will know the whole process. They will know the all of things about this kind of relationship, and they can always provide the most
Communication strategy when launching a new event or program. How do you stimulate member interest and participation?
Yeah, so for this question, as I mentioned, we have some dog events for those dog lovers, and so that we can get new customers. Yeah, and for the communication side, for our custom service representative, we always serve more discounts that they can give to the customers. It's like although the promotion price is already cheap enough, but some of the people they just want more cheaper. And when they find our custom service representative, they always ask some questions like, "Can you give me more discount?" And in this kind of situation, if the customer representative can't give them any feedback, they will be like, "Okay, then I will go to find other person," because our price, although it's competitive, but it's not the lowest price on the market. Yeah. And this kind of customers, they will always seeking the lowest price on the market. So if we give our customer service representative a range that they can give more discount to the customer, they can keep this customer on our side. Yeah.
Are the club's communication strategies adapted in cross-cultural and multi-contextual environments? How do you ensure that all members understand and participate in the club's communication activities?
Yeah, because we are in Canada, yeah, we all know that we always facing with people with different backgrounds. So this is also included in our safety and employee training, that we in the official environments, we never assume somebody's background. Yeah, we don't talk about their sex, their sexual orientation, and their racial. Yeah, we never talk topics like that, because those kind of topics always have the danger to become sexual harassment or like racist. Yeah. So this is one of the protege. Yeah, and to make sure that they always involved in our club's activities, we can specially design some activities for people with different backgrounds, and they will gather to this activity on their own choices. Yeah, so we can make sure that we didn't offend them. We don't like, you are Chinese, do you want to participate in our Chinese New Year celebration scene? And maybe you are not understand yourself as Chinese, so you will feel offensive. But instead, we make this kind of activity available online on social media, and you can come to me, so that I will make sure that you consider yourself as Chinese and want to participate in our culturally activity. Yeah.
Please share an example of a successful communication program or activity. This example can be any experience involving successful communication between the club and its members.
So when we comes to this question, there's an interesting story coming to my mind. So in this summer, maybe about August, yeah, there's one day we offer our stand-up paddleboard in a public lake, and for that lake, the public parking spot is very limited. So people always pouring up, waiting for the spots to be available. Yeah, and one of our instructor just finished preparing the equipment and walk to the lakeside. But because she's carrying the paddleboard, and she maybe occupied a bit space of the parking spot near her, and there's one car just try to drive into that parking spot, and she was like, "Why are you driving so quickly? I will leave very soon, and you are being so offensive. This will cause danger to personally." Yeah. And the driver was be like, "I'm in a hurry. Why are you occupying public space? Why you put your equipment on other people's parking spot?" Yeah, so they both have their reasons to say. And when our instructor, the coincidence is always like this. When our instructor waiting on the lakeside, and the customers come to her, and she just noticed that it's the driver who was just nearly close to hit her. Yeah, so they are not happy with each other. Yeah, so thankfully on that day, one of our director was on site, and she quickly assigned this customer to another instructor, and just change their customers. Yeah, why did she do this? It's because the customer already have some passive thoughts about our instructor, and our instructor is also emotionally hurt by the customer, and they will have problem if they communicate. Yeah, because they always yeah. 等一下截一下 Yeah, okay, so when we switch the instructor for them, if anything happens during the events, like for stand-up paddling, the customer will always fall into the water. And if the instructor didn't get them out of water on time, usually it's okay because the instructor because it's rationally need time for instructor to pick up the customer back to the board again. But for these circumstances, if the instructor didn't get her on her board on time, she will say that, "Are you angry at me because what just happened in the parking lot? Is that why I stay longer in the water than other customers?" She will have this kind of thoughts. Yeah, so that's why we quickly do the crisis management and switch the instructor and customers. Yeah.
Okay, that's all for today. Those are really good answers. Thank you for your time.
Yeah, thank you.